Chapter 1 of the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss is titled Cautions and Comparisons: How to Burn $1 Million a Night. In this chapter, Ferriss introduces the concept of the new rich and provides cautionary advice to those seeking to join their ranks. Ferriss begins by describing his own experience as a young entrepreneur, working 80-hour weeks and sacrificing his personal life for the sake of his business. He argues that this approach is no longer necessary or desirable, and that a new paradigm of work and life is emerging. According to Ferriss, the new rich are individuals who have rejected the traditional 9-to-5 work week and instead focus on creating businesses that can be run from anywhere in the world. They prioritize personal freedom and experiences over material possessions and aim to maximize their leisure time while minimizing their work hours. However, Ferriss cautions that this lifestyle is not easy to achieve and requires careful planning and execution. He provides examples of individuals who have tried and failed to create a successful online business or who have become trapped in a cycle of perpetual travel and leisure. Ferriss also provides tips on how to avoid common pitfalls and mistakes, such as over-reliance on outsourcing or failing to develop a strong value proposition for one's business. He emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and experimentation, as well as the need to be realistic about the amount of effort required to achieve success. Overall, Ferriss presents a compelling argument for the benefits of the new rich lifestyle, but also acknowledges that it is not for everyone. He urges readers to carefully consider their goals and values before embarking on this path, and to be prepared to make sacrifices and take risks in pursuit of their dreams. In Chapter 2 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled Rules That Change the Rules, Everything Popular is Wrong, author Tim Ferriss challenges conventional wisdom on the nature of work and success. He argues that many commonly held beliefs about work, productivity, and achievement are outdated or misguided, and proposes alternative approaches based on his own experience and research. Ferriss begins by debunking the myth that hard work is the key to success, arguing that it is not the amount of work that matters, but rather the quality and effectiveness of that work. He emphasizes the importance of focusing on high-value activities and delegating or eliminating low-value tasks, in order to maximize one's impact while minimizing time and effort. Ferriss also challenges the notion that success requires sacrifice and delayed gratification, arguing that it is possible to have both success and enjoyment in life. He advocates for the concept of lifestyle design, which involves creating a life of one's choosing based on personal values and goals, rather than conforming to societal expectations or norms. Another popular belief that Ferriss challenges is the idea that productivity is synonymous with busyness. He argues that the most productive individuals are those who prioritize rest and recovery, and who are able to eliminate distractions and focus on high-leverage tasks. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides practical tips and strategies for implementing these alternative approaches, including the use of outsourcing, automation, and time management tools. He emphasizes the importance of experimentation and continuous learning, and encourages readers to question established norms and rules in order to create a more fulfilling and effective life. Overall, Chapter 2 serves as a powerful critique of the traditional approach to work and success, and offers a compelling alternative vision based on the principles of efficiency, effectiveness, and lifestyle design. By challenging commonly held beliefs and providing practical advice, Ferriss inspires readers to rethink their own approach to work and life, and to take action towards creating the life of their dreams. In Chapter 3 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled Dodging Bullets, Fear-Setting and Escaping Paralysis, author Tim Ferriss explores the concept of fear and how it can hold individuals back from achieving their goals. He introduces the concept of fear-setting as a tool for overcoming fear and taking action towards one's goals. Ferriss begins by sharing his own experience with fear and how it had held him back from pursuing his dreams. He then introduces the concept of fear-setting, which involves identifying and defining the worst-case scenarios associated with a particular goal or decision. By facing and analyzing these scenarios, Ferriss argues, individuals can often overcome their fear and take action towards their goals. Ferriss provides a step-by-step guide for fear-setting, which includes identifying the specific fears associated with a goal or decision, defining the worst-case scenarios and their likelihood, and identifying potential strategies for mitigating or overcoming these scenarios. He emphasizes the importance of being honest and specific in the fear-setting process, as well as the need to identify the potential benefits and opportunities associated with taking action. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss also provides practical tips and strategies for overcoming fear and taking action, including the use of small, incremental steps, and the importance of building a support network of mentors and advisors. Overall, Chapter 3 serves as a powerful reminder of the role that fear can play in holding individuals back from achieving their goals, and offers a practical tool for overcoming this fear and taking action towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. By embracing fear-setting and taking proactive steps towards their goals, readers can escape the paralysis of fear and achieve their full potential. In Chapter 4 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled System Reset, Being Unreasonable and Unambiguous, author Tim Ferriss discusses the importance of challenging the status quo and setting ambitious goals in order to achieve extraordinary results. He argues that the conventional approach to work and life often leads to mediocrity, and that individuals must embrace a more unconventional and ambitious mindset in order to achieve their full potential. Ferriss begins by challenging the notion of realistic goals, arguing that they often limit individuals' potential and prevent them from achieving truly extraordinary results. Instead, he advocates for setting unreasonable goals that push individuals beyond their comfort zones and force them to think creatively and strategically. Ferriss also emphasizes the importance of being unambiguous in one's goals and priorities, in order to avoid distractions and focus on what truly matters. He provides a framework for identifying and prioritizing the most important goals and activities, and emphasizes the need to eliminate or delegate low-value tasks in order to focus on high-leverage activities. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides practical tips and strategies for implementing this system reset, including the use of time management tools, the importance of delegation and outsourcing, and the need to focus on results rather than process. He also emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and experimentation, and encourages readers to embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey towards success. Overall, Chapter 4 serves as a powerful call to action for individuals to challenge the status quo and set ambitious, unreasonable goals in order to achieve extraordinary results. By embracing a mindset of unambiguous prioritization and focusing on high-leverage activities, readers can achieve their full potential and create a life of meaning and purpose. In Chapter 5 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled The End of Time Management, Illusions and Italians, author Tim Ferriss challenges the conventional notion of time management and argues that it is an illusion that can actually hinder productivity and success. He instead advocates for a more strategic and minimalist approach to time management that focuses on high-leverage activities and prioritization. Ferriss begins by sharing his experience with time management and how it had become a source of stress and anxiety in his life. He then introduces the concept of Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time allotted for it. Ferriss argues that this law applies not only to work tasks but to personal tasks as well, and that individuals must be intentional in setting limits and prioritizing their time in order to be productive. Ferriss also emphasizes the importance of identifying and focusing on high-leverage activities, which are the few activities that produce the majority of results. He provides a framework for identifying these activities and eliminating or delegating low-value tasks, in order to maximize productivity and free up time for more meaningful pursuits. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides practical tips and strategies for implementing this approach to time management, including the use of time tracking tools, the importance of batching similar tasks together, and the need to be ruthless in eliminating distractions and time wasters. Ferriss also shares insights from his experiences in Italy, where he observed a more relaxed and leisurely approach to work and life. He argues that this approach, which emphasizes quality over quantity and focuses on meaningful experiences rather than constant busyness, can actually lead to greater productivity and fulfillment. Overall, Chapter 5 serves as a powerful reminder of the limitations of traditional time management approaches and the importance of being intentional and strategic in prioritizing one's time. By focusing on high-leverage activities, eliminating distractions, and embracing a more minimalist and intentional approach to work and life, readers can achieve greater productivity, fulfillment, and success. In Chapter 6 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled The Low Information Diet, Cultivating Selective Ignorance, author Tim Ferriss argues that information overload is a major obstacle to productivity and success in the modern world, and that individuals must adopt a more strategic and intentional approach to consuming information in order to avoid being overwhelmed and distracted. Ferriss begins by sharing his experience with information overload and the negative effects it had on his productivity and mental health. He then introduces the concept of the low information diet, which involves limiting one's exposure to information and focusing only on the most important and relevant sources. Ferriss provides a framework for implementing this approach, which includes identifying the most important sources of information, setting strict limits on the amount of time spent consuming information, and eliminating low-value sources of information. He also emphasizes the importance of focusing on high-leverage activities and outsourcing or delegating low-value tasks in order to free up time and mental energy for more meaningful pursuits. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides practical tips and strategies for implementing the low-information diet, including the use of filters and algorithms to reduce the amount of irrelevant information, and the importance of cultivating a habit of selective ignorance. Ferriss also acknowledges the potential downsides of this approach, including the risk of missing important information and the potential for becoming too insular and closed-minded. He encourages readers to strike a balance between being informed and being overwhelmed, and to be intentional in their consumption of information in order to achieve greater productivity and success. Overall, Chapter 6 serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of being intentional and strategic in one's consumption of information, and the negative effects that information overload can have on productivity and mental health. By adopting a low-information diet and focusing only on the most important and relevant sources, readers can free up mental energy and time for more meaningful pursuits, and achieve greater productivity and success in their work and life. In Chapter 7 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled Interrupting Interruption and the Art of Refusal, author Tim Ferriss addresses the issue of interruptions and distractions, which he argues are major impediments to productivity and success in the modern workplace. Ferriss provides a framework for minimizing interruptions and distractions, and offers practical tips and strategies for dealing with them when they do occur. Ferriss begins by outlining the various forms of interruptions and distractions that individuals face, including email, phone calls, meetings, and social media. He argues that these interruptions not only consume valuable time and mental energy, but also disrupt focus and impede productivity. Ferriss then provides a framework for minimizing interruptions and distractions, which includes the use of tools and technologies to filter and prioritize communication, setting clear boundaries and expectations with colleagues and clients, and the importance of cultivating a habit of focus and concentration. Ferriss also emphasizes the importance of the art of refusal, or the ability to say no to low-value tasks and requests in order to free up time and mental energy for more meaningful pursuits. He provides practical tips and strategies for cultivating this skill, including the use of scripts and templates to decline requests, and the importance of communicating clearly and effectively with colleagues and clients. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides practical examples and anecdotes from his own experiences, as well as from successful entrepreneurs and business leaders, to illustrate the benefits of minimizing interruptions and distractions and cultivating the art of refusal. Overall, Chapter 7 serves as a powerful reminder of the negative effects of interruptions and distractions on productivity and success, and the importance of being intentional and strategic in minimizing them. By using tools and technologies to filter communication, setting clear boundaries and expectations, and cultivating the art of refusal, readers can free up valuable time and mental energy for more meaningful pursuits, and achieve greater productivity and success in their work and life. Chapter 8 of the 4-Hour Workweek, titled Outsourcing Life, Offloading the Rest and A Taste of Joe Arbitrage focuses on the concept of outsourcing as a means of increasing productivity, freeing up time, and achieving greater freedom and flexibility in one's work and life. Ferriss begins by discussing the benefits of outsourcing, including the ability to offload low-value tasks and activities, and the opportunity to focus on high-leverage activities and pursuits that generate greater returns on investment. He emphasizes the importance of identifying the tasks and activities that can be outsourced, and the qualities and skills to look for in an outsourcing partner. Ferriss then provides practical tips and strategies for finding and working with outsourcing partners, including the use of online marketplaces and platforms, and the importance of clear communication and expectations. He also introduces the concept of Joe Arbitrage, which involves taking advantage of international differences in costs of living and wages to achieve greater value for money. Throughout the chapter, Ferriss provides examples and anecdotes from his own experiences and from successful entrepreneurs and business leaders who have used outsourcing and Joe Arbitrage to achieve greater productivity and freedom. He also addresses common concerns and objections to outsourcing, such as the fear of losing control or the belief that outsourcing is unethical or exploitative. Ferriss concludes the chapter by emphasizing the importance of being intentional and strategic in outsourcing, and the need to constantly evaluate and adjust one's outsourcing strategy in response to changing circumstances and goals. Overall, Chapter 8 serves as a powerful reminder of the benefits of outsourcing and Joe Arbitrage, and the role they can play in achieving greater productivity and freedom in one's work and life. By identifying the tasks and activities that can be outsourced, finding and working with the right outsourcing partners, and being intentional and strategic in their approach, readers can free up valuable time and mental energy for more meaningful pursuits, and achieve greater success and fulfillment in their work and